We are reading One Day at Horrorland by R.L. Stein. This is Chapter 8. Let's get started. I shut my eyes and felt powerful burst of heat, almost like an explosion. I'm burning up, I thought. Burning up. Whoosh of cool air made me open my eyes. The fire was behind us now. We had sailed right through it. Curving gently, we slid through the cool darkness. I could still see the orange flicker of flames reflected on the dark walls above us. Luke and I were both silent. I was waiting for my heart to stop thudding in my chest. Great special effects, Luke cried. He let out a wild laugh, a frantic laugh I had never heard before. The fire was fake, I realized, some kind of projection or something. I sucked mouthfuls of cool air. I had never been so terrified in my life. When does this ride end? Luke cried. His voice had become high and frightened. I never thought, glumly, we really are going to slide forever. And as that frightening thought lingered in my mind, a chute opened in front of us. Daylight streamed in. Bump! I landed hard on the soft grass. A second later, Luke dropped out behind me. I blinked several times, waiting for my eyes to adjust to the bright sunlight. Then I climbed slowly to my feet, still pounding. A yellow and green sign on a wooden pole stood directly in front of us. It became, "Welcome to Doom Population 0 Humans." Standing next to the sign was Clay. He came rushing over to greet us, a happy smile on his round pink face. "Hey guys, hey," he called. Where have you been?" He slapped Luke a high five, and then Luke gave him a playful punch in the stomach. Where have you been?" I asked. "Where have you been?" "Huh? Here," Clay replied. "I didn't know where I was. I think this is the other side of the park or something. So I just waited for you. We went back on the Doom slide," Luke explained. "We took your slide, number 10. What a ride it was, so cool." A few seconds ago, Luke had been shrieking in real terror. Now, here he was, pretending he loved it, telling Clay how cool it was. "You picked the good slide," Luke said. Luke told Clay, "Wow, it was excellent." "I was kind of scared," Clay confessed. "I mean, the fire." "Great special effects," my brother exclaimed. The park is awesome." Luke was such a phony. There was no way he would ever admit that he had been worried about Clay, and no way he'd admit that the long slide to doom had terrified him. But I was glad to see the old enthusiasm return. I really didn't like seeing my brother frightened and in a panic. "It was kind of a long slide," Clay said, frowning. His feathery blonde hair glowed in the bright sunlight. "A little too long, I think." "I'd like to go on it again," Luke boasted. I turned and gazed around. We were definitely in another section of the Horrorland. Nothing looked familiar. Okay, I'm going to stop for now. And we will continue with part 2 of Horrorland, One Day at Horrorland, Chapter 8. And if those of you who are interested, I am a YA horror author of the book Vampire Juice. If you like books with goosebump vibes, check it out. My link is in the bottom.